Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. We are back in it with some brand new solo leveling content this week. The update has come around. It is going to be releasing on Thursday. With that, there will be a KR stream on Tuesday, there will be a JP stream on Wednesday, there will be a English stream on Thursday, and that will then lead into the official release for the February update for SoloLevelingArise. And hey, that's one step closer to the first year anniversary. But of course, as you guys are seeing right now, the Queen Ant will be one of the newer bosses that we are going to get through Guild Boss, and it's going to be the next phase for the Jeju Island event that we've got going on right now within the game. We finished the first phase, so you know, pat yourself on the back on that one. I mean, not that it wasn't going to be any difficult. You know, everyone was kind of doing their part and just kind of smashing away the ants. But yeah, we're moving over next to the next phase, and so the Queen itself will be a boss in two parts of the game. So yeah, that's going to be some new piece of boss content that we can look forward to. Also, season 7 content creator program will begin, so if you guys do want to support your boy, like as always, it is greatly appreciated. Again, I do my best to kind of give back as the support comes in. I then kind of pass that on to doing giveaways. In 4 days time, we will be picking new deluxe pass winners, so with whatever the deluxe pass skin is, along with the 54 RATEUP tickets, you know, my supporters always have a chance to nab a few passes, because it's all on me. When Go to Ruiji drops, when it comes to the first anniversary, we'll be doing some more giveaways, like what I did with the Black Friday giveaway. That was pretty hectic. I think I gave away what 300, 400, 500 RATEUP tickets, kind of crazy with that amount, but that's what we've got cooking up. The newest code I've submitted, so I'm just waiting for them to approve that. Once I get that code in, again, I'll give it out to you guys. But yeah, the deluxe pass giveaway winners for my supporters will be ending in 4 days time. I do pick a handful of you guys to win, so if you guys do want to make sure that you get yourself a free pass the minute it drops. I'm not talking about the current one we've got right now, I'm talking about the brand new one that drops with the update. That's the one I'm talking about, where I'm going to be giving you guys the funds to pick up that one. So again, greatly do appreciate the love and support. On top of that, just a reminder, the event for the Vortex Gaming, make sure that you have completed this. It will be ending very soon. Let me just triple check for you guys, but I've done it all. But just make sure that you guys are doing it. So it ends on the 16th. The reason why I'm mentioning it now is that there are certain missions, as you guys can see, once per day for 3 days. So there are certain missions that require you to do over the next 3 days. So yeah, this isn't something that you want to leave till last minute, because it does, again, missions do require days at the very least. So make sure that you're getting this done, so that way you get yourself that 500 essence and 500k gold. It's not bad, it's a very easy event, and the resources, I mean, it's practically free. So make good use of it. It comes with 500,000 gold and 500 essence. Every little helps in this current moment of time, especially when a new update drops with a new character. So again, make sure that you're doing this event. Not sure how true this is, but I mean, this looks very accurate, so this could very well be the actual power level, and I'm hoping that's the case. Please. I'm hoping that's the case. So I just kind of wanted to also inform you guys on the hard mode of the workshop of Brilliant Light. This is something which I know a lot of people are going to be tackling at the very beginning, because of course we will have the event going on where the first 3,000, 6,000 people, if they beat it, they get some exclusive rewards, of course. I know that a lot of people do want the skin, the exclusive skin, of course. So I'll go over just in that, because that is something that we need to prepare for, of course. So just be wary of that. And again, just a reminder, JP livestream on the 12th, KR livestream on the 11th, and the global livestream always happens like 4 or 5 hours before the update goes live. So we're all aware of that, of course. So there's that. So yeah, new update, KANAE, workshop in light hard mode. New growth and additional farming directions, which is going to be helping us out for this, so that's going to be a W. And just in general power level, Valentine's Day event that's happening, well, Valentine's Day is on, or this weekend basically, so yeah, it makes sense for them to actually start getting the event out for the current update that's going to be releasing, so that's going to be not too bad. And then of course we'll get our casual code, because I do believe there will be a level cap increase. So I believe it's this one, yeah, increase activity funds by 3. You know what, I'm actually going to do that. There we go. Make good use of it, why not? So yeah, make sure you're doing that. Resets happening in 9 hours, so yeah, I mean, it's not too bad just to have it at the ready. Also, just going to throw that in there, if you guys do want to join a guild, my guild is back open. I did clean it a little bit, so there's 6 spots. You're more than welcome to join. I will be going through my guild because I know there's a few people that are inactive now, and I get it. You know, I understand with this game how some people feel about it. It is what it is. You know, you lose interest, you move on to other things. So yeah, there should be some regular spots being opened up, but I will be cleansing it a little bit more. So if you guys are in need of a guild to join, I do not care. Come on in, as long as you're enjoying the game, doing your grind. That's all I care for. You don't need to be like, oh, I'm gonna be the best. No, I don't care. Like, as long as you're a casual player, you're just enjoying the game. Come on in, right? You can come in. I'm not gonna hammer you for, you know, not getting a top score or anything like that. As long as you're doing your best, that's all you can do. So come on in. So that's the activity funds. Also, I will throw this in here. Make sure that with your ruins and blessings, so that you're keeping them saved up. Something which I'm just gonna throw out there right now is do not use your ruins fragments. Keep saving them. Just keep saving them, because when it comes to with the current update, because obviously a new hard difficulty of Workshop Inline is going to be releasing, we never know, because I mean, to be fair, with that final update it will kind of also finalize the current meta that the developers are buffing up, so we could technically get something in terms of blessings or even ruins, who knows, to furthermore cater to the current newest piece of content, because this is something that we have seen that has happened before. I even called it out. Lo and behold, new blessings did come about. And so this could be the same thing. Keep in mind, in March, there will be a new job change, which means there's going to be brand new skills. So one thing which I will suggest is whenever you get blessings of ruin fragments, just save them. And then when an update drops, when a new blessing or when a new ruin fragment releases, then you can go about spending it because you're well prepared. And then if you get the better ones, the new better ones, then you can go back to saving up and then preparing yourself next for the next ruin and blessing stones. So it's just a nice little way to tackling it. So with all that being said, because we're a couple of days away, obviously it might be wise to not summon now, save your tickets and whatnot. In terms of team coverage, I've used both light and fire in terms of testing them out on normal Workshop Green Light, and just because of how much of a heavy play the defense play is for the Workshop of Brilliant Light, yeah, your best bet will be defense penetration. Your best bet will be the fire element. I do struggle. Again, the only two sections of the Workshop Brilliant Light that I utilize light typing, as I've done a video on, is the buffing parts of it. In terms of the main boss fights, it has to go to the fire element, because I'm just piercing through their defense and it eats up bars of their health compared to my light team. My light team's doing damage, but unless you commit to building a defense pen gear set for your light team, which is going to be causing a lot of investments. I mean, if you want to go about down that route, then you can do so, and maybe you might be able to make something from it. I've attempted it and I've just barely managed to squeeze the victory. Just barely. Like, I got lucky at times, I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of failures to then succeed in. So, but the fire type just blitzed through it. I mean, because that's, you know, they're buffing each other up. I'm getting a lot of defense pen increase going on. So yeah, fire element is clearly going to be the favored element for this, and so with that, I do believe KANAE is going to be something disgusting. You know, Azel came about, a lot of people looked down on her. I said it from day one, she's a great character, she's a fantastic character. Now that we see the potential and how these two are working towards the main DPS, Suyun, if you built her up, like my Suyun is currently right now at 270, who has like, what, 40, close to 45% defense pen. She is blitzing. She's doing crazy, and so with KANAE coming along, that's going to be an assassin type, to where she's working maybe in a similar fashion to Vamamia, to where her defense penetration scales off from her crit, making her build something potentially insane in terms of DPS damage. We could really see some craziness from this fire element team with the release of the DPS fire unit KANAE, of course. So I'm hyped up, I'm excited. That is definitely probably going to be a character that is going to be blitzing through the new Workshop Brilliant Light, hand on heart. But in order to maximize and get the power level up, it will require, I believe, a high investment. Like Azel right now, A3, that's the investment you're kind of looking at, of course. She's out for 17 days, so take it easy, don't need to go ham on her. Gina, you can kind of take a step back, you don't really need to go crazy for her. You can still make good use of her buffs and whatnot, don't need to go high on the investments, and plus you can utilize the custom draw banner. In terms of weaponry, I mean, you've got the fan, you've got the light weapon. again, testing that I've done, I've had it so that the light weapon was best for me. Not to say that the fire weapon wasn't good, they did their job. It's just in terms of doing the damage, high amount of damage with the free-to-play light weapon that we have with this quarterstaff. I regard this as the best light weapon, by the way, like SS tier. It does ridiculous amount of damage, especially when you pair it up with the free-to-play light weapon. It's like the plum sword, but for light specific. All right, so there's that. So that's probably what I'm going to be catering to. You can quite comfortably use the fire element. That is not a problem. Depending on what kind of his support play would be, who knows? It could be something more beneficial in terms of giving Jinwoo that defense pen up. We'll have to wait and see on what her support play is going to be. But in general, yeah, it is usable. It is something that you can cater to. And yeah, we know how these weapons are, but again, in this circumstance, light weaponry from on Jinwoo's side of things is doable. Character-wise, hunter-wise, it just depends if your setup is right. That's the only thing I can say on that one. And given the light typing the upper hand, so clearly that is kind of something that you want to maximize in terms of the coverage. And then with the custom draw banner, I would leave it as is in terms of, because I mean, at the end of the day, the coverage will be this. Boom. Right, I think a lot of people are going to just try and maximize their chances of, you know, getting whatever prepared. Hold off. Don't go too crazy. Hold off. Reason why I say that is prepare for KANAE. See what she's going to be doing. See what role she's going to be playing. How good she is. And then from that point on, because I mean, I'm going to be honest, if KANAE is nothing crazy, or if I'm seeing the potential more into Suyeon where she's more than capable enough, then I'm pretty much going to ease up on KANAE and go full on Suyeon. Even though I've already started building her up, I can quite comfortably build her up a little bit more. So, and plus, again, with the new growth that's going to be implemented with the newest update, we can furthermore increase the power level for our character, so that's something to take note. But I would say hold off from the custom draw for right now, wait till KANAE drops, and then we'll go from there. Same thing goes for Azor, of course. She's a fantastic character, and if you want to really maximize your fire element as well as your defense penetration team, then you can go about having the DPS character as well as Azul, or you can utilize Gina and Suyeon being released in the custom draw banner and go about that way, so that way you can maximize on it at least. But yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to go over in terms of preparing for the next update. So, you know, we'll see what they've got going on in terms of us being able to increase our power level, but also just be wary of your usage of Workshop Brainlight tickets. Well, actually no, because it resets. Be wary of buying the tickets through the like the guild shop and whatnot. I mean, you could, yeah, you might want to savor it for when we get the hard mode, especially if you guys, because I know there's some Workshop Brainlight packages that you can buy. So yeah, that's something that you guys, well, then again, to those that do put a little bit of money in, that's something that you guys can choose to save up for. But anywho, yeah, that's pretty much what we're kind of tackling on. But yeah, we might, I'm really thinking about gambling and just kind of preparing a little bit for KANAE in terms of gear setup, because again, with the information that we've got, I feel like there's I feel like understanding her foundation, we kind of get it. So I feel like we might be able to cheese it and just kind of have a little bit of a build going on to then when she releases, fully being able to commit to it. And I feel like we might be on point, because I've done this before where I've kind of known the foundation of the character and just kind of ran with that, and lo and behold, it's kind of something that they've chose to commit to and keep as. So like scaling her defense pen, scaling off her crit, that's definitely, I feel like, something that has to keep. For her being an assassin type, that just sounds like something crazy. If they do that, that will make her such an amazing character in terms of damage output wise. So yeah, that's just kind of like my thought process, but I do hope that they do commit to that. So, but anyway, boys, prepare, get ready and prepare.